This is Mutabaruka. We want to present to you a wholesome kind of level of consciousness right now. So subscribe and tell your friend them. This is Mutabaruka. Some things are going on where never happened before. So we know so the politics are step up in our Jamaica right now, yeah. Them there. When I talk about JLP or PNP now, the people them have political ambition for take over the country from these two people. Well, them there. I went Tuesday, today or Thursday. We see the Honorable, Right Honorable Andrew Holness, Prime Minister of Jamaica, walk out of the Parliament. I'm mad for call King Charles for telling me, we are going down here, Him walk out of the Parliament and carry all him friend them with him. May I tell you, the leader of the opposition did have to go a road, go finish him debate. Him debate. Out a road on Duke Street, you can't believe that. You know, so it reached a stage when the Prime Minister of Jamaica can walk out of Parliament. Just like that. But on the road in a temporary Parliament for finishing speech. But see the thing with that, not now come out of them something there, Today now you have to say the Prime Minister go back and do it and business as usual. So all the alabaloo and the this and the that, who must apologize or who wrong for what them say and all them something there. Not now come out of that as usual. As usual. We know it go. A Jamaica we live. Not a real place. Yes. Hebrew style. Shakal up and Yahshua. So you we say now. The place hot. I don't want nobody get hotter than how it is, So we will try to cool down the space and the place. Yeah, we will try to cool it down. You understand? Too much hot blood. Blood pressure rise and sugar drop and all them something there. We will try to cool it down. Yeah. Well, Mark Golding is I don't know, is a different kind of politician. The JLP have to go deal with it, because him look like him have a way to do things and say things where we make the JLP government, especially the Prime Minister, look bad. And that was one of the things him do the other day. Him say something and then ease back. And the Prime Minister make the bad move and walk out of the house. And then now him go outside, go finish film speech. So when the Prime Minister ball out, him get the edge of the stick because him disturb the whole Parliament. Him disturb the whole Parliament. And I bet you that during the course until the next year, it's one heap of them things there are going to happen. And I don't know if the Prime Minister have the know-how to go around this way of politicking where Mark Golding have. So it might just see more aggravation in the Prime Minister if him not have somebody there to just relax him and show him say easy a politics this. I don't know, ordinary fool you have here, so no. It's a different kind of person. Attack you. You don't want to turn out like the man where you fire. Mr. Wormington. Yesterday, not day before yesterday, I hear a man and say, when Wormington come at him, say, leave. Your boss fire you. Wormington is a man where him say certain things where you never expect politicians to say. Now, Mark Golding, he must say things where people say, but how he must put it now, it will aggravate the Prime Minister especially, not just the idea about him wife, when bring up about him wife. Because a whole heap of people have that in them head, believe you me. A whole heap of people have it in them head. So the Prime Minister wife and the Prime Minister are the two head of the house in a Parliament. So it's not like say him did say something where him, I say, whole heap of people have it in them head. It's just that him say it and create a alabaloo in the parliament there. And now the Prime Minister take it up on film head and go show him emotional connection with the Speaker of the House, which him shouldn't be doing that. You know, it's him wife, but you have no sign of parliament today, and that's why I say it's going to become a very serious thing when Mark Golding start unleash certain argument and certain talk where the Prime Minister not used to. Him not used to it, so I don't know. We don't know. It will get red. That's where we say it will get red. We will take the news and come forward. A news time, yeah. I can ease up that song a little. You know, I listen to the foreign news them, and the airline company them is in big problems. I don't know if any of you realize it, but a lot of the things them that them supposed to do for make the airline them safe. Every week something else happen. You know, this one of them day in the last month or a month before, one of the door them at the plane fly off. When it a fly, me I talk about, you know, I when it up on the ground. It fly off, and then them find a next airline with a screw missing. And day before yesterday, just day before yesterday, we see a plane a fly, and all of a sudden the wheel fly off of the you know, that's what you're saying. I'm not talking about plane where fly, you know. I'm not talking about plane where they're on the ground. The plane wheel, one of the wheel them fly off in mid-air. But the next one we're going to say, let me show you now, is the plane take a nosedive. You know what? The seat, the pilot seat move to the steering, I itch him there. And the plane take a nosedive. Well, fortunately, we don't hear nobody get no injury yet, but trust me, you're supposed to have some serious attack in your heart and pressure rise up and all them something there. You don't want to fly in a plane and all of a sudden you look beside you and you don't see the door. You don't see the door. When you look, you see outside. Believe you me, is that so they might investigate the plane then, but the problem with it is that every week when they investigate plane, you see something else come up. So me I wonder how all of a sudden them things just start happen so. How all of a sudden them things just start happen so. Where this a screw not set up properly, you know, the wheel fly off of the plane. Oh, you never hear nothing like that happen yet. Me about plane a crash, but me not hear wheel a fly off a plane was that. But we get anybody heart attack. You can just imagine you open the ear and when you look down the line, you see a door, you see one of the what them call it, the emergency door fly off. You know, so people are holding on for them life, you know, because them till they just suck you out. So, me don't know, it's kind of scary. Put on other things that we are going, it's kind of scary. You know, say, nowadays, you know, you're going to sit down on the plane and I try to figure out if the screw down tight or if the wheel them up on the plane before it land. You know, you go down land and no wheel over there. So, the problem we have with these things on the plane, you know, is that the man actually say, you must really take notice of the emergency things and whatever, the direction, whatever I tell you. And them say, in case of an emergency, you do that, follow the light on the ground to the nearest emergency exit, Watch a man, plane a crash, nobody don't remember nothing about that. Everybody about oh, Jesus Christ and Lord God and me dead now and Lord, me this and me that. Me don't have no plane, we crash. And people did in there avant this and avant that to save them life. Them things don't save your life. I don't know which part you're going to land for them things to save your life. The oxygen mask drop out, you must take oxygen, you know, the seat fly off, people luggage that drop off outside, and all them really. And them are talking about safety security. Them not have no safety security. Because them stewardess and the pilot, them in the same plane with you. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. I don't know what is the purpose of that, because I sit down there and I listen to them and I say, all right, they might give all these instructions. Suppose the plane go down now. Them same one have all born out Jesus Christ too. Them all who wasn't Christian, all the while turned Christian. And I look for some buckle water to baptize themselves. It's a weird thing, man. And considering saying you don't have nothing for lamp and up there, more than the next person beside you, or the seat, and the next person beside you and the seat, you two are going to the same place, down. But guess what? We have to take the plane. Yeah, especially the work line where we do, we have to take plane. You know, for go there, so go this, so go this, so go this. So, you know, when you're going to take a flight, you say, have a safe flight. Me must have a safe flight. Tell the man where I fly the plane that. I don't have nothing to do with it. I can't help myself. I just up there, sit down and I hope I reach where I go. Man, sit down and tell you about, okay, honey, have a safe flight. I mean, you might, when the pilot are passed, I hear him say, I hope you take care of my family, you know. Have a safe flight. And me, them I tell must have safe flight. How am I going to do that? My life in the hands of the pilot. And you tell me must have safe flight. But it's a thing we have to really examine, and we hope say, given that we are going into the world now, with all those screw a fly off and wheel a fly off and all them, something like that, the people them who are responsible for check these flight and these plane would have really take extra effort for do it. Extra effort. Where is the politically inclined people who say them need to have a different party? Politically motivated people. Now is the right time, man. Now is the right time. Because I see them two people there. And when I say people, we are talking about the GLP and the PNP. Hey, you see between now and next election, two of them people are going to fight, you know, physically, you know. Take a joke me I make. Two of them will catch a fight. Yeah, man. Watch out, so we got mark long this year. So Muta did say, before the next election, two of those politicians go and go fight. I mean, I talk about physically, fist to fist. Because the stakes is so high now. I tell you, when you can't really identify a real winner of an election in our country, you know there's something intrinsically wrong with both parties. Yeah, man. Both parties. 70% of the people, them never vote. That means them have 20% for share up between the two of them. Nobody can claim winnings, even though the two of them are claim winnings. When I say them get more of the popular vote, them sound like some little American election winning, but popular vote. Popular vote, I know win the, what them call it, like when them winning a Georgia the other day. It's a terrible thing. And the people them in between the whole thing. The people them get caught tonight. And them still can't wake up. When I get wake up, I don't know if I wake up. Because no man I take money for a charge politician money for vote for them. And the politician, them are paid. You can't believe that. Politicians are pay people for vote for them. I know like first time now when you drop some chicken back or you drop some rice and get the people them know, you know, them physically want the money. And you see these people who get the money, them go buy some files here with it. Or the youth them go stand up on the corner with some liquor in them hand for a moment in time. Yes, we're there with you. You know, somebody sent me a thing not too long ago about the 10 richest politicians them in a Jamaica. No, and I will call them name and I will read it. You know, and I will read it and I will call them name. But give me historically, where we see all the while, most of the politicians them who have the most money is always the party in power. Always the party in power. That means if a PNP in power, the top 10 ones them in the richest. And if the JLP in power, most of them out of the 10 is from the JLP. Now these people who become rich, when they was just ordinary politician, when they was just ordinary politician, when I say them never have no money, you know, but them was no millionaire. And if them ball every day say, where politician get is chump change. Or in a few years, them become so rich. And when we talk about rich now, we're not talking about Jamaican dollar. We are talking about US dollar. But these people get so rich that you can't count the money again. Is it that winning election and becoming the government means you move up to being a rich person in Jamaica? Even though them balls say them not get no pay, well, we can't say that again because them double up them pay last year. Double it up, triple it up. So them can't ball say they not have no money again because people always ask them for money in the community. We recognize that politicians must get paid. We hear one of the politicians them from the opposition side say, you get what you pay for. In other words, because the money is so low, you get low service. As some interpret that. The money low, so you get low service. I don't agree with that. Because when you talk to them, them say, them not there for the money, and them there for serve them country. And them know it's lie them I tell. Because there's certain little perks that them get that do have nothing to do with them pay. And the car them get. Them have to do with them links with private sector people who are big company and who them can do favor for and get money and fight. Like Donald Trump. Like Donald Trump. Donald Trump I look $500 million now for pay the city of New York. And him have investments everywhere, but him do have the cash to give them. But him is a rich man. But now them a come find out say him is not as rich as him did say I want the American people to believe. But me know him riches them. Him have riches. And them riches come through a whole heap of conniving and scheme. Bad boy business. Not because I'm a same time they will no bad boy. I'm a bad boy. Him no care. But right now I'm have to care. Because all part-time I go tweet. No, because I forget the money by Monday. Now these Jamaican politicians will never be held responsible for the riches that them get. Because them in power and them can get certain things from certain people. Because none of them never start as millionaire. Well, I'm not going to say that again, you know, because Mark Golding and Bunting and all them, man, they're big bank of them. Them good at have them millions before them reach us or now. I remember Darren Bunting and Golding, them bank there and Proven, them place there now is big time millions. But we have to wonder, why is it that when politicians go into politics and become members of parliament, them profile money-wise, jack up, gone up, sky high. And hardly any of them get caught. Hardly any of them get caught, even though them is brought to the books. But it always sieve out. You have one day now where, how much years now? How much years them hold him for certain things? And if you don't mind sharp, him still I get money from the government. Still I get money from the government. How is that possible? Because if me and you in a situation like that, we would have sit down in a jail. How long now? I mean, how long them there in yard have fun? I don't remember. Him did it long. But the court, the case not call up yet, and it might never call up too. Because I'm still all right. Still all right. How the people them not recognize these things? I will know them, but we just get numb to these things and just say, well, you know, naked. You know, that's how it go. That's how things supposed to go, and we can't do nothing about it. We can't do something about it. We can't do something about it. Really, we can't do something about it. Because no politician is supposed to run up and down all over the place. And when you check it, them look like them a work for the people. And when you find them at this place, that the place, that the place, them a work for themselves and a fatten up them bank book. Not in Jamaica. Because them have offshore banking right now, and if you check the books, you'll find that a whole heap of politicians. We're not talking about businessman now. We're not talking about businessman where you can directly see him have a business. And the business where him have a generate money, on top of money. We are talking about politician who we feel say is one of us. We feel say is one of us. But when you look at him lifestyle, and when you look at the things them where him have, and the land them where him have, where him never start out with, when you look at the places where him go, and him are no artists, book up some of them at certain places, you know. I will just sidestep them because I say, wow, my boy come on my show, eh? And them want photographs with it too, you know. But always it that these people, you know, here of them have no big business. You know, like Jay, Ray, and him nephew. You know, you're not like that. You know, you're no big sign go up. We mark. Well, only the big sign go up and if you say Colonel Charles Arcade. Yeah, Colonel Charles Arcade. But you don't see no sign for no massive building. We are say at them people they own the building there. But them own building, that is the problem. We may not see the sign go up say that them own the building, but them own the building. And them own many buildings too. And them have them offshore banking account that if anything go wrong in a Jamaica, them safe. That's why the money thing crashed that year, SSL thing crashed that year. And the one politician where we hear did have money in there, him take it out before the bank crash. Whether it's just something just happen, or somebody did have an inside knowing I go on. But him check out him money. I mean, not only for them have money in a Cayman and other island where them can just ease up the money. And nobody now investigate them something there. How politicians start out so normal and get so abnormal when it come on to money and what them own. And them don't have no visible, tangible business in Jamaica. Where them get them money they from? Where them get it from? You can't see where artists get their money from. Yeah, you can't see where artists get their money from. Foreign. Because if certain nobody never stay here, so would I just vex every day. Give thanks when a man say, tour, and you go tour, and you come back. And you can help your family and all them something there. Where them get their money from? That's the question from the board. We don't see no big company where have them name big pan it. It's a group of company, them kind of name there. You know, them banded there about a long time and make them millions. That's why I said Jerry and him nephew. I don't know if him nephew is still him nephew or no, because a long time him a nephew, but the nephew stuck. And them make them millions. Grace Kennedy, worldwide, internationally known, venture out into other businesses like money collections and what them call it, like Western Union style business. And them never start out that way there. And them have companies in other countries too. And you can see it. You can see them developing and them development. And them have millions of dollars. But you can see where them get the dollars from. Whether you accept it, say, oh, them get so much money or not. But you can see where them get it from. Where these politicians get them money from. I mean, not vex, show them have money. I feel glad to them have money, but it look very weird. Given that you didn't know them before. And then just in the twinkling of an eye, them have money galore. Where them get their money from? The company where them have them name on it. Them could have a company too, and not put them name on it, you know. Put all them dead grandmother name. And you say, right, that old man don't own a business there. And them could have put them son name on the building. And you don't know who. Because that is the way of thinking of certain things. Where these people get their money from, that them can hold with a tight grip. Tight grip. And the reason why I say these things is because I watch the American court there with Donald Trump. And I can't get enough of Donald Trump here right now, you know. I don't matter if I will have the program done for see web to know. Because Donald Trump built an empire in America and all over the place. And him say him is a billionaire. And now him in a problem. And give himself the $500 million is enough for a band. But him to have it, at least so him say. So him say him to have it. When before that him did a boss. And even this week, when I'm lie at them, when them ask her from the money, she said, yes, of course. So if she must know something where him don't know. Them ask 30 companies to help him out with the 500 million. And none of them say no, yes, them going to do it. Oh, him start fee money, him father start him out. But with him conniving and scheming, him build up an empire there where a whole part is falls. And now things come up to bump. And everybody recognize it, but wait, he wasn't as rich as when did I say. But him have things. Him have estate. Even the building them where we see where him have now say. And not really him own the whole of the building. Him own part of the building. But him have him name big, and all most of the building them Trump Plaza. One time we go to Chicago and if we put in a Trump hotel. And when we look at the hotel, I say, then this time I go answer about say a Trump hotel, like say, I'm supposed to feel good that I'm in a Trump hotel. It look like one of them motor 6, what them call them travel lodge. It look like a travel lodge, a big travel lodge. It never impressed me. Never impressed me at all. Where these people in Jamaica get their money from. So much people have suffered. So much people want to raise a pay. Teachers them are ball for more money. Police are ball for more money. Want to the 200 car them were supposed to come to Jamaica, we not say. How come so much garbage up on the road and them just get new truck? The road them want to fix. People still have vexed about water lack of. Because from me live here, so pure water lack of every week. It's just that you can't decide, you know when it's going to lack of. You know, we see them build up all sorts of massive structure. Long time I know about 10%. 10% is one of them. When I don't say it long time already, it's one of them where anytime him get a contract and give the contract, he might forget 10%. You think I don't know what I say? I know what I say, because I know only part of the person them who get caught tonight, him 10%. I think them don't know. Them know say I get 10%. That means if him give out a job and it costs $1 billion Jamaica, them get 10% of that billion. This is a politician me I talk about. And when them done, them eat and drink with you. And I go and like say you and them a big friend and them love the people them. And round the corner, 10% that him have that label amongst him friend them. Yes, we know him. Him have that label. Them refer to him as 10% and laugh when them say it. Laugh when them say it. Both the opposition and the government know who him is. But that is where you go in a certain circle. Obvious. In every circle you have it. You know, you have gunmen who shoot people and them friend knows I'm shooting, but him not give him up. Him not give him up at all. You have man who plan robbery and him knows him bridging have the money over there so. But him not give up him friend. But that's a similar thing with these politicians. Them connive and scheme. And a whole heap of them know the conniving and scheming where I go on. But them not give up one another. Them prefer the people them suffer the consequence of them friend action. That is how it go. Things don't always look like how them put it, you know. Yeah, them have you listen to what them say. But true, you don't have the contracts, we know what them are do. Them come like angel. Well, we don't have them off as no angel. We don't have them off as no savior. Them is conniving, scheming, and must be recognized as that, not as no savior. Apparently, the youth them who lacks nowadays don't want the natty Congo bongo lacks. I don't know why. Them train them locks to grow a certain way. I talk about male and female. And when them tighten the locks too much, them ear recede. It go right to the like the middle of them head, and them forehead just get shine. But I notice the locks them kind of get twisty more now like map. The youth them don't want them locks become natty Congo bongo because it's hard to pull out. And maybe if them change their mind, them can pull it out and twist it up. But it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing this when locks has become amongst the youth them. As I say, them don't want them locks look like a tree. They want them locks look like grass. Yeah, it's that the grass look or the bamboo look, not the Congo look. Where, because some people might tell you say locks don't have nothing to do with Rasta. And I don't know how somebody can say that when it's Rasta bring locks in Jamaica. What was the purpose of locks when it appeared in Jamaica? If it never important to the cultural expression. As a matter of fact, it's the most visible cultural expression of Rastafari. To the point where even people who are no Rasta take up the style, and I call it style, quote unquote style, because now it is no longer a dirty head looking kind of thing again, because people can use all sort of chemical and all sort of thing now for groom and prune and I mean, it's funny, it's straight. Yes, because when we look at all the false locks them about Jamaica, you know, when we see some girls have on, both uptown and ghetto girl, there was a time them wouldn't even wear them ear look like we there. Most little have on a wig will look like locks. A wig will look like locks. Was unbelievable, unheard of 20 years ago. I mean, I talk about just 20 years ago. And we see people who have locks now, twisted so much now that it don't look like it locks again. It look like when you buy a brand new map. And then put so much things in it that you can't see, say, it not gonna last long. Yeah, by the time them reach a certain age, it's not dead again. It's a weird thing. Because it's all about fashion, not nothing. It have nothing to do with cultural expression again. It have something to do with fashion and how you can look today. Tomorrow you look a different way. And how you can fit into society. Because a whole heap of ones who do them here so now, is a fit into society. Them can't go certain place with them locks look certain way. That's all it is, you know. Because there was a time when them couldn't allow Rasta in a certain place with them ear normal and natural. Just like how Afro did have the same stigma too. A whole heap of school in Jamaica never allow Afro in them school, you know. All Woolmans and all them school there, you know. You couldn't go to school with Afro. The girl them couldn't Afro them ear. It have perm and press. And has steam too. Whole heap of grease. Afro was a no-no. For those of you who can remember, Angela Davis. Angela Davis was like the icon of our black woman supposed to look in at them time there. In the 70s, 60s and 70s. With her Afro. So big that she did have a poster of her that every woman, at least young girl, who was finding themselves as black conscious, used to want to look like Angela Davis. And then Miriam Makeba come. Miriam Makeba here was short. Let me call it the Makeba look. The Makeba look. She come with a short Afro. And that was also a hallmark of how black woman look was authentic. No locks, just Afro, straight Afro. No perming and worming and terming. Because the Rasta woman, even though she never had locks, she never used to show it. She never used to show it. So you see a Rasta woman, you just see her ear tie up. And the man them have on tam, but you never used to see Rasta woman flash them locks wild across the place. But somewhere along the line, it become a fashion statement. So now them twist it up. And it become a fashion statement. So in order now to make it become a fashion statement even more, them start to wig it out. So you have wiggy all over the place. You can't tell the wig them from the jig them. It's a weird thing. So the one who maintain them Congo bongo locks now, look like say them out of time, out of space. It just look like a what that they on him head. The same people them who have locks, I say that, you know. The same people them who have say locks, I say that. Like them don't know what it is to have a Congo bongo locks. A locks where just locks. It not twist up and turn round and bring round and come round. It just locks. Like how the nature designed it to be. No, you know, have no natural, you know, have no, what's a natural again, you know, because people always say natural when you don't put nothing in your head, your ear, but you have no nature looking locks around the place amongst most youth who are say them a Rasta again. Yeah, most of them who say them a Rasta, them ear is not grown normally, and I will say naturally because, as I say, natural is easy to take on to a different mindset now. When you say natural now, it's like when you say you're vegetarian. Vegetarian now come different now. They have to distinguish between vegetarian and ital, or even vegetarian and vegan. You see, because vegetarian don't necessarily mean say it's vegan. Yes, when me that say vegetarian, me the thing say vegetarian was people who don't eat flesh, don't consume nothing from animal. That is how we did see it. Whenever they see a vegetarian eat fish, what kind of madness that? Fish are not vegetable. The idea of the word veggie, vegetable, vegetarian. Obviously, somebody who just eat vegetable, I don't see how fish come in at that. But them have a different word now. Them have lacto-vegetarian. Them have lacto and them have vegan vegetarian. And now them got Pisces. Them got that vegetarian talk now. So, it's not we decide that for ourselves again, you know. I want you to know that, you know. It's some people who come look for our things and say, I wonder if them do that, them could have make some money and fight. I wonder if them could have do that, them could have make some money and fight. And that is what them do. Them come take it and start make money and fight. That is why you have so much wig locks about the place. And the wig locks now overshadow the real locks. Because the people them who have the real locks want them locks to look like the wig locks. Can you imagine that? The wig locks them look more acceptable in the workplace or in a certain place. And more acceptable. So the youth who locks now, him prefer him locks to look like the wig locks. Because more than likely nobody now gonna say nothing to him. You know, see it. But the Congo locks now, it still scare people. Yeah, the Congo locks. The Ayabingi locks. The Ital locks. We don't have no chemical in there. And we grow according to nature. It's still about. But we don't walk all the place and flash it all over the place. But it's still about. And some of them girls that will like you. If you ever take off your turban and take off your tam, and them see your locks, them gonna run. Them gonna run if them see it. Because that is not how them perceive or conceive or even want them ear if you look. So the stigma is still there. And it's not we put the stigma upon it, you know. It's the same people them who never did like locks, who create big locks now, come decide for we which lock is more acceptable than which lock is acceptable. The same people them who say you can't come to school with the locks. And now when you say come to school, you say you have to put on tam, and then them have to accept a certain looking kind of locks. Yeah, it's a certain looking kind of locks. It fascinates them. It's like an exotica kind of locks. It's this what reach. It's this what reach. The same locks, like what them say Moses did have, now work for them a set of people here. Not working. And if you go in a certain place, if you look on how people do them locks now who work in a certain place, you never know them locks. You have to come near. Some of them look bald because them have rows of locks in them head. And them twist it so much and groom it so much and prune it so much that it lose the essence of what it intended it to, what Rastafari intended it to represent as a cultural expression. And it's beautiful that black people can find themselves in them ear. But you can't see, say, especially the female, them don't find themselves. The ear is just another thing on them head. Because them have red ear, blue ear, green ear. Them have ear with twist, locks ear, all sort of ear, where them kind of chew on them head and go out. So it don't represent a cultural expression of blackness. Like how the Afro represent a certain blackness. And the Makiba look, it represent a certain blackness. And then Rastafari come with the lock and it represent a certain blackness. Now all of them things they get diluted. Because remember them they come with the Afro wig too, you know. They would come with the Afro wig. All of them diluted. Even the locks get diluted. Even the one them will say natural locks, or them locks real. Them locks get diluted. It don't represent what it's supposed to represent. In the beginning, serious thing, and Burning Spirit say, you know, when we just start move amongst Rasta as a school youth, I go to Kingston Technical High School. When we go amongst Rasta, especially at a Bingi, a chalice, we see them about, you know, chalice. Man, them hold up the chalice and when them dry it up, man, and let it out, man, you can't even see nobody. The amount of smoke will surround them. A man said, Jah, Rastafari, and chant up with them, a chant out and all them really. When we realize now, them youth and smoke chalice, because more herbs to them is like a little hippie thing. It's like a cigarette thing. It's a substitute for cigarette. That was the intention. Rastafari, it was the intention for Rasta substitute cigarette. Substitute herbs and have cigarette. It was the intention. If you listen to the music them where heal up herbs, I give praises for herbs. It have nothing to do with cigarette. Rastafari did not smoke herbs as a sacrament. Most Rasta who smoke it believe that it carried them to the next level of Rastafari. The thing now is that communal spirit of Rastafari around the chalice, you hardly see that again. Because even if you see some Rasta sit down now, and no chalice them have a spliff. Like some hippie thing, when the hippie them they just start come to Jamaica, them couldn't take the chalice. And the Rasta now give them no chalice to smoke neither. The Rasta don't want them come touch them chalice, as a matter of fact. Them roll a spliff in some can trash or banana leaf. Well, people don't even know that can't possible. Yeah, man. Me them monks Rasta would have never put them herbs in a paper. Never. Or what them call Rizla. The rest of them when me come monks, never would have put them herbs in a paper and I smoke it in a them mouth. A can trash. Banana leaf. Then put it over the fire and make it kind of get dry. And roll spliff with it. But mostly it wasn't spliff. It wasn't spliff. You still have Rasta who sit down and chant and burn them chalice. But a whole heap of them youth don't know nothing about that. If you see them sit down on the corner, stand up on the corner, them have some herbs in the hand middle, grind it up, and them get a little Rizla paper and roll it up, and let them go in at the bar go get some liquor in a plastic jug, mug, plastic cup. And meanwhile, them a smoke, them a drink, smoke and a drink. And them have on the same locks, so me I tell you about, the twist up locks. And when them see you, them a pass, you say, them say, Rastafari. That all the time, when the next thing them turn around and tell a man must go suck him mother. And they said there, the same man who, when them see Rasta pass, when them claim Rasta supposed to be, them ball out Rastafari loud, loud, loud. And a man touch them is another argument that. And that's right there. And that's right there. So even though we can say a level of knowledge projected from the Rastafari community, but we see a mindset has developed, where not more than a look, just a look. You have two men in a parliament. Now, if you ask them if I'm Rasta, them tell you no. If you ask them if them is Rasta, them in a parliament, if you ask them if they're Rasta, them say no. But guess what? Anytime the youth them see them say, Rasta, two Rasta in a parliament, Crawford, Rasta. If you ask Crawford if I'm Rasta, them say no, I'm a Christian. But him looks well groomed. Like the other one, I don't remember what his name. Well groomed. No, I'm not tell a man not to groom him here and not to do this, you know. That's not the point. What I talk about is that the cultural expression of Rastafari, the most visible cultural expression of Rastafari, physical expression of Rastafari, get watered down by men and people who decide, say, the chalice and show some like a fashion statement, how to be fashionable, with the red, gold, and green, and the locks, and the herbs. Three very important expression of Rastafari. The herbs, the colors. The colors is another thing. The colors is another thing. Look at all Bob Marley, you know, the in Indonesia and certain part of the East there. Them a make sarang. Sarang, I don't know if anybody knows sarang. Sarang is like you have a big tin towel, like, and you have a picture of Bob Marley upon it, or a red, gold, and green color. And you have some woman who have on them nothing, and them depend on what not course they go up on the beach. Them just tie that round them and just sit down upon it, with Bob Marley face all over it. And that's right there. The red, gold, and green, the underneath them, between them, round them, all sort of them. So the red, gold, and green has become just another thing. That was the intention of Rastafari. It's the flag of Ethiopia. Rastafari that show the flag of Ethiopia. The red, gold, and green with the lion at the middle. You see the both of them fly, the Ghanaian flag, the red, gold, and green with the black star line in at the middle. You see the people are advertise all rum with the red, gold, and green. As a matter of fact, advertise everything that is despicable to Rastafari with the red, gold, and green. We can't copyright that. But we can't fall in line with them and those who is doing these things sacrilegiously. We have to call it sacrilegiously. We not fall in line with them. And I hope that most Rasta will listen to me now will not fall in line with them. Because meanwhile they're there, I burn down Babylon with the music. Them have you, I burn it down for true with how you appear in the cultural expression of Rastafari and what Rastafari has offered to the world, especially in the West, yeah. It's been watered down by some youth who get caught in the system and don't know say the system catch them. Even though them are burn it out, burn it out. Because the same one them have on Clark's boot the same way. Them have on the tight up pants same way. You know, the only difference now is that them let out them locks, make it drop on them back, and twist up. And have a girl beside them and don't have a clue about nothing. As it relates to where them are deal with.
Worst evil people tend to be religious people. Because if they can't control you, they will quote the Bible and use that to control you. Highly religious people will say things like, God told me. Well, great. He can tell me. I prayed about it. Who did you talk to? Satan will abuse the Bible, and religious people will weaponize the Bible to control you.
They must do what them want to do. Yeah, man, them just do what them want to do. Them no business. We are going like we want feel say them care. Yeah, the man just say a while ago. All them care about is themselves. No matter who get damaged in the run feed, them no matter.
The informative information presented in this video is motivational and is positively aimed at inspiring, educating and entertaining the viewers with the cutting edge of critical reasoning. If you enjoy the contents on the Black Radar YouTube channel, please consider subscribing to show your support.